think we are back, and oh, I was not prepared for it to make that sound.
We return to Jake and Sherry's bonding experience.
I just hope it doesn't involve any more planes.
Given that she travels a lot, it probably involves more planes. But I appreciate how independent she's become. She is definitely a far cry from that, like, 10-year-old girl that we saved.
Well, I mean, she had Claire, who was basically raised in the wilderness by Chris, and then imagine when Leon wasn't out of the country or attached to the president, he was also helping. But she seems to have inherited his crazy leg strength.
That or the T virus was a hell of a drug, quite literally.
Oh!
What do I do?
Pull it out.
No.
That's the last thing you'll do.
Oh
Please.
my god.
Also, thank you, whatever, paid for the Fallout.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh! Oh, I was not ready for this.
She is impressive.
Oh! Sherry has superpowers.
Oh wow, I guess the T virus really was a hell of a drug.
What the hell? You wanna tell me what the hell just happened?
Long story.
Yeah, maybe it's your blood they should be testing for vaccines.
They already did.
Oh. Well, thank you, Top Knot Guru.
More than I could stand.
I think performing field surgery on a super healer counts as initiative already rolled. Oh, that's probably not going to work anymore. You've been in the snow for we don't know how long.
What are you doing?
It's a government phone. There's
The
always
data's
a
gone.
chance.
What data?
Your data. Your blood analysis. Your genome. Everything that we need to make a vaccine.
No. I mean everything I need to get my 50 million.
Ah, I see. Well, then you guys are very much welcome.
No? Come on, Supergirl. Let's get looking.
Since you're new, we should probably explain. We're two siblings that go to Strixhaven.
I had all
I
your
know
intel
you-
saved on a handful of data chips. We've got to find them.
In the middle of a snowstorm? Really want me to work for that money, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I need to remember how to switch.
Hello there, Tixdixel. Welcome.
Yes, and while I try to figure this out real quick, I need to do one thing very quickly. Oh, no, I forgot it. I'm stuck in the game. I'll have to do that later. Alright, so it wants us to go this way. Oh yeah, why? There, I'm switching to single shot because her machine pistol is terribly inaccurate. Oh! And you said the thing I should be looking for before we start streaming is down ladders?
So basically, when you get to the bottom of two ladders, there will be like a tarp with ammunition.
Okay, first we find the data. Then we'll take shelter there.
So this data you need to find? It's about me, isn't it?
There are 3 data chips. I lost them in the crash. The locator will pinpoint each one's position.
Okay, we find your gear, then I brew us up a nice hot pot of coffee.
Okay, that's the way I need to go. That was very unclear from where I started. Okay, I see what you mean. Oh, it even gives me a marker for gun. That's a very big sniper rifle. I agree. Also, now I don't know if Leon actually did train her, because now we can, like, attribute her incredible leg strength to something. Oh, what's that? Oh, we got an enemy. Somewhere. There's one here. Yeah, no. We now know that it comes from the T-virus, most likely.
Well, her overall strength might have come from the virus, but we could still attribute her knowledge of techniques to Leon and
They're
Claire.
Juavo, and they're encased
And possibly
in a
even Chris.
cocoon. When they hatch, well, it isn't pretty.
I'm so glad I was immune to that shit they had.
Oh, that. This is not a great time to have us fight dark enemies. Can't see them.
Hey, Alpha. Also, yeah, Lucy, let's be real. If there's anything training in the combatitarium has taught me, you definitely have to practice a technique a certain number of times in order to get good at it, even if you do have some innate abilities. I think someone somewhere said something about if you practice one technique like 10,000 times, that's scarier than the person who's practiced like 10,000 different techniques, because that means the other person's really good at that one technique.
For a second there, I thought we oh no. Okay, let's see here. How am I on ammo? Okay, what else do I have? Magnum. Alright, pistols it is.
I sure could use a break about now. But finding that data is priority one.
I'd rather be in there kicking my feet up than out here on this stupid scavenger hunt. I must have pissed somebody off upstairs.
I need to remember, is there a flashlight I can toggle on?
I don't think there is. I think it's just as bright as it's going to get, unless, or in-game, unless you adjust the brightness yourself, like manually.
I might have to do that. It's incredibly hard. Like, I get the snow effect is supposed to be snow blinding us, but it's legitimately becoming so blind I can't see where I'm supposed to go.
Maybe it's supposed to be what they call a whiteout, where it's supposed to be that difficult. I've heard of it. It's some sort of phenomenon where there's so much snow all at once that it can make visibility almost zero.
Okay, so it wants us to get up there, but how do we get up there? I'm gonna have to just use the mini-map.
I sure could use a break about now. But finding that data is priority one.
I can just jump over. What is the point of them giving us that ability?
I'd rather be in there kicking my feet up than out here on this stupid scavenger hunt. I must have pissed somebody off upstairs.
Honestly, Jake, that's a mood on campus, consistently.
I mean, at this point, well, we actually do know that we have offended at least one god, because we have... Well, we actually never... I keep forgetting, we never actually killed any of the cultists. They killed themselves. We were just a fixture for that. Okay, there was a bridge I couldn't see. think we're on the right track. Maybe. Possibly. What? Oh! Jake, could you maybe help?
I feel like he'll probably assist when the spirit moves him, as they say. Spirit of survival. See? There you go.
There's an electrical charge to that. Weird. It'd be great if I could see these enemies. Oh. Oh, the box. They just keep coming.
I'm more so impressed that when they die, they evaporate into fireworks? Embers?
The best way I could describe it is that possibly that something that whatever like virus they're under the effect of is hyper accelerating their metabolism. It's literally burning them out. The electricity on that I don't understand. Huh. Jake, I will let you deal with that nonsense. The amount of explosives in this area is becoming frightening. Oh no.
That was quite a tumble.
It took me all the way back to where I started.
From what I understand, technically that's not a bad thing. Because looks like you might have to take that bridge again.
I cannot figure out. Okay, I'm trying to take this way. Get rid of this enemy. Oh! Sniper! Took you that long to get up? Uh-oh.
Maybe that sniper will give away their position.
There's more snipers. One jumped down after I killed the first one.
Oh no, I'm aware. I was talking about the other one.
Apparently I'm standing on one of them. The game just doesn't want me to see. Oh, there's one of the items. Great if I can get up there. No means by which. Oh, there was another ladder. Oh, I think I can finally get to one. Did I just go back in a complete full circle? No? Okay, no, it was a different staircase.
To be fair, there's a chance that you will be circling a considerable amount.
see if I can have a bigger map. Where'd you come from?
Nie możesz mi nic!
Okay, that's a chunk out of him.
Gotów się!
I'm no longer going to question weird physical things she does, because now we know that she's superhuman. Did we circle all the way back to where we crashed? We did. That was right. That was where we started. This area is incredibly confusing, and they made sure it was snow level. I was being shot on. You were. I passed you. He grew.
You did already find one of the drives, right?
No, I haven't found any of them because they've all been on areas that are inaccessible. When I try to go exploring for them, I get snow blinded.
Ah.
Like, the snow blindness isn't set to a specific area, it's on like a timer, I think. Okay, I've crossed this area before, I think. This is where we found that path that goes around this big circle, so now I'll try this way. I haven't been up this way. Well, that looks like it's pure ice. I wonder how he's walking on that.
Maybe really good footwear?
Nie możesz mi nic!
Ooh, nice shot, Lucy.
No, I was a sniper. Oh, wow! I was right. That was ice. Oh,
I mean, it took you out of the line of sight of the enemies that were firing at you?
Gotów się!
figured you'd try it. There we go.
He did. He also apparently sees someone that you can't.
Not for long. Oh. Oh yeah, I think I upped the piercing power of weapons for one of the upgrades, so I think I might actually hit that sniper rifle, that sniper guy once before, because they take 2 shots. 2 shots. That was to the face!
Maybe the game glitched out a little? Or maybe they're just that tanky.
Oh, I have magnum ammo now. What the? That's a chainsaw.
Maybe a snowmobile?
It is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds too much like a vehicle to have been the weapon that that other big guy was using it for.
Oh. It does not like the ice.
I want to believe you just left Jake back there struggling.
No, I'm running him over because he won't get out of the way. Jake, you are in the way! There we go. Now this thing will actually work.
I mean, maybe he can get on?
It's not. It's right behind me.
Are you able to call him?
Hey! I did it, Shadow!
Let me get off and see if he'll take it. Or he has to take that one. He does not seem too bright. I'm just going to not deal with them because those things do not control very well. And so you need a patch of ice, it loses all actual control. There it is, the first one.
Found one. Just 2 more to go. Hope we find them before hypothermia sets in.
Can you even get that still now? Oh, that tells me I'm about to have a fight. Game, what I need is ammo, not experience. Okay, so... let's see here.
But with experience comes improved weaponry and abilities. Which means potentially making your ammunition more effective later, right?
This one looks okay too.
At least they're checkpoints.
Okay, 1 more and we're done.
Something literally gets through, and I get some targets. How are you missing it every time? This is not a breakable box? Oh, I hear it. Oh, I think I saw it. Why would you put a nearly... Oh! Okay, now it's burning. I think Jake is still trapped with the snowmobiles. If so, it's almost comical. Okay, there you are. Also, we need like a call sign to show who is running at us in the snow, because I almost put one in you. And to be frank, I wouldn't have apologized if I did. That one would be on you.
Lucy, freezing.
So according to this. Oh, it's all the way down there. Also, I don't get what the phrasing is.
You know, honestly, that's probably for the best. Never mind, forget that I even said it.
Okie dokie. I do not know why they want us to use snowmobiles. Anything would just make this incredibly hard.
It could have been to just help traverse the area a little quicker, or, I mean, you were able to run over Jake, which means you could probably run over other people with it.
But it handles terribly, and they've introduced it in an area where it takes all the control away from the player. I had to basically rev that thing for the entirety of me falling backwards down this, like, embankment. I will say this is good, ominous snow music.
Yeah, it's not overpowering for the setting.
I think this is the way we have to take to get there.
Also, if you're curious, you might encounter an emblem at the top of a radio tower, like the tippy top, but truth be told, you said you've had difficulty with visibility in this area, so there's a chance you'll probably miss a few.
Yeah, like I completely missed this the last time I was up here. Ah. No, that's where I came from. So this is just a ledge that leads to nowhere. And does nothing. I had no expectations, and yet you still failed me. Go over here, this is where we start, but there's no way to get up there that we can see. Figure out how to get over there. Okay, so there's the path I see now, I just gotta figure out how to get there. So let me jump down. Yeah, now I see a path. I just have to make my way to it. Finally know where I'm going. Place it. It is not easy to do this just by the mini-map.
And your inventory / like quick menu area didn't have a map, right?
No.
Hmm.
Found another one. That's all the missing data chips. We're good to go.
Finally. I'm getting into that cabin before I turn into a snowman.
I feel like you may have just jinxed us.
Truth be told, with the number of enemies that were in the area, I don't know if I'd want to hole up in a cabin near here.
To be fair,
Someone would have to at least keep watch.
True, but we also don't know, like, for instance, something that I would think of is, do these two even require sleep? Like, we don't know anything about their changed biology.
I mean, yeah. Even still. More so just a matter of, like, if you wanted to, for instance, like, we don't sleep, but we rest? So, like, I would imagine they can't keep going forever.
I was trying to figure out how to get to that cabin now. Because now I'm back to where we started. I never even realized the cabin, like, I thought this was just a regular path. Now I think I remember how to get there. And we're gonna have to fight at least one more of those horrible flying things. I'm not happy. If anything, I will say this. Apparently the T-virus, great for your cardio.
That or she's really been training with Leon and Chris. Although, somewhat related. Morg scribbled something in his notes about the snowmobile being important later. So, just a heads up, you might have to use one again.
POWs, it's on site. Are you down? Yes!
I'm on it.
That did not feel like it was required for two people. How big of a fire did you make? It looked like there was a bonfire in there.
I'll go get help. It can't be that much further to the rendezvous.
Oh, wait!
So, you always been like that? You know, the whole healing thing?
My dad was a scientist. He was working on BOWs when I was exposed. Luckily, I was treated with the vaccine before it was too late. But the virus adjusted and adapted. It's been a part of me ever since.
What happened to your father?
His research killed him.
Let's not
By
talk
the time
about that.
he died, his body had mutated so much, he wasn't even recognizable.
Honestly, it's
Sorry.
admirable that she's able to talk
I
about
didn't
it.
mean to.
That's all right. Besides, I didn't walk out of it empty-handed.
Yeah, you got superpowers.
That's not what I meant. The people who saved me, Leon and Claire, are the closest friends I've ever had.
Claire is that BSAA guy's sister, right?
They risked their lives for me back in Raccoon City. I guess I'm still just trying to live up to their example. Never giving up. No matter the odds.
The way he reacted to Raccoon City made me believe that there was some kind of connection there. What?
Speaking of odds...
You know, the more we see of Jake, the more I appreciate.
It's like we got some party crashers. This cabin's invitation only.
Ah, his one-liners are nice.
We're surrounded!
So it looks like you can get away with clearing out enemies here, because they can only walk into a couple different areas. So if you feel like getting the experience, you can chill out and take out enemies for a little while. There is a finite number of them, apparently.
Oh, we just double teamed him. Bye.
Supposedly flash bombs are useful too if you have any.
It's an avalanche! Let's get out of here!
Told them to keep the noise down.
Oh, so
Punch it
that's
before we get
what
buried
they
alive.
meant. On the bright side, you had a heads up.
Something tells me I'm going to hate this.
I think you'll adjust to it soon enough. I mean, on the bright side, at least you had again a heads up.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to do there.
Probably brake and turn?
There's no
Like-
brake, there's only reverse and accelerate.
No, there's a brake. I just saw it on your screen.
If so,
It's
then I
one of
didn't
your
see-
triggers.
Oh, now it's brake. In the last one I was
When you're stationary, there's probably an ability to brake.
We'll make
Sorry,
it!
when you're
Just keep
stationary,
going!
brake probably
Anyway,
becomes reverse.
I don't hate you!
Oh, great! That helps.
Oh, that tree! That was Jake. Oh.
Honestly, I really like this, although I shouldn't.
Keep your feet up! I don't want to be buried out here!
Honestly, given your lineage, Jake, you probably survive.
Honestly, both of them might. I forget what...
Wesker is a whole different beast, so part of me feels like Jake could probably eke out the survivability there. Like, I don't think Sherry would die instantly, but...
Too late now!
This is an uphill battle.
I am not enjoying any of this.
You got this.
So far, I actually go for some of it. Otherwise, I don't know how far back it goes. Oh.
You okay?
Don't worry about me. I'm built like a tank.
Fine, I won't. Let's go.
Sir, you are not built like Goldblum. You are not built like a tank.
Wow. Watch your step.
I wonder how deep this mine goes.
This looks less like a mine and more like a bunker. Or given this universe, it's another secret lab for horrible weapons!
That's... Oh, I think you hit the nail on the head. Also, there was an emblem during the snowmobile part, but I saw when you were already overwhelmed.
Now he's got a hand that's just a 3 drill claw.
Jesus Christ. What does it take to kill that thing?
Nemesis had to be
Think
like
she's
his
using
granddaddy
those
or
bugs to
something.
sniff us out. Be careful.
So for this section, I guess you have to activate you have to imitate Salus as best as you can.
Its flapping made me think that those were footsteps. Okay, we can kill him. You stay there. Do not follow me, do not follow me. Oh, I do not. No, yes, bunker. Bunker of safety. Okay, didn't come down this far. That music sting was not ideal.
It's also really important that he doesn't see us. Morg mentioned something about hiding from USTANAK doesn't work out well for very long.
That's 2 of his bugs.
2 down, couple more to go.
Jake, you fool. I think I hear something getting closer. Also, how did he get this far ahead of us? How long were we out? And we still would have crashed ahead of where he crashed.
It depends. Searching for the data took time. I just love that Jake was just standing there brazenly.
Oh, there. Oh, I don't like this. That leads up to where he is. I don't want to be there, unless there's something very important in that box. In fact, you should have less of a chance of being able to see us down here. Yes, checkpoint. Oh, thank you. my kingdom for you.
No.
Well, actually, we're nobles, so we wouldn't have a kingdom.
Seriously? Jeez, this guy doesn't miss a beat.
Sure can move fast for something that size.
So if you take out all of his bats as you're moving through this particular part, it will supposedly make things a little easier for you and your partner.
Oh, we have to fight him, don't we? Oh. Whoever designed this, I will find you and I will make you pay.
And there might be a chest with some skill points in this area too.
I wish we could use our guns.
So when you are right next to them and you get the signal to do so for the stealth kill, it will allow you to use your gun, but only for the stealth kill, not from like where you are. You can't just do it from where you are right now.
I mean, I'd just use a stealth kill at that point because it would save the ammo.
Exactly. The whole point of this particular mission is to force you, from what I understand, to not rely on shooting.
Oh, hey, I found the chest. I didn't even want it.
Nice! Well, I mean, the extra skill points will give experience, so it works out.
I don't like that their aura goes through walls. It makes things scary.
Stay on your toes, Supergirl.
Maybe the bat creatures use a certain,
Oh no,
He's found us!
No, you still have a chance.
Hide before he comes.
oh, they put trick ones! Oh no, he found me. Oh, that's a gruesome.
I can't believe he laughed first.
I couldn't even hear that.
Yeah, it was really low. It was kind of like it was really, really low.
This is the only one.
Maybe you can see if the bat creatures have a sentry path, like if they
That's
go
what
as.
I've been trying to do, but it's very hard.
Well, you could focus on one at a time. So, like the one in front of you, maybe.
Stay on your toes, Supergirl.
That's rich coming from you. Okay, that's I think most of them. No. Stay away from me. You horrible, horrible thing.
You'll have to take out all of them, but on the bright side, before you get to the very, very last one, there will be an emblem near the tower. If you want it.
No. This is...
That's perfectly fine. Just thought I'd let you know.
Yeah, this level's already playing all of the hells to my paranoia. There we go. Oh, there it was. Seriously!
Shit! Run!
It's very hard to read those tracks and run at the screen. Okay, you did not need to focus on this for so long.
Wow, I'd argue the USTANAK kills are about as graphic and pretty messed up as kills Jill had to deal with.
Shit! Run!
Yep. I was also mixing up my triggers. At least that one was shorter.
Shit! Run!
Dang, why are you... Dang, you put a ladder in front of me that I cannot see, and then make us focus on the monster. Who's somehow probably gonna be up here now. Called it.
We can't go anywhere without that key.
Then let's go get it.
Are we back to stealth, or are we fighting him?
Not sure.
Okay.
Okay, I'm in a slightly safer area. Oh, I'm going to need him to be distracted. Wish there was a crouch button. I'm now starting to think there's two of them. Are you crazy? Why would you make us a ton of them?
What do you think of that, sucker?
Quiet, he'll hear you.
I really do appreciate Jake.
I know.
Oh wow, it's like he heard me.
We are running all the way away. Jake, maybe the one with the super strength should be doing this? Just food for thought.
That would also be you, though. Sherry would also have the super strength.
We do not know that, though.
I mean, with some of the things we've witnessed, yeah, we do.
Why are there that many breach doors in a mine?
He's like a sales rep that won't take no for an answer.
Oh god, he laughed again.
How many of there are these? And Jake, you can get started on some of these before I do. Oh! Jake, I hope the keys are in the ignition or you can hotwire.
I think this will stop him.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Not so tough now, are you?
Do not taunt him! Only in! I'm surprised his body mass can actually take this.
Got him now.
How dare you switch up on the last one? That was the last one. That should be eviscerating him. Okay.
We did it. We beat him.
Just barely.
So, I was looking into something while you were dealing with our,
Is that the exit?
drill claw friend there.
Yeah. Once
you
we get out
can
there, I'll
duck.
radio for pickup.
You can,
My
like,
team should
duck
be
or
close
crouch
by.
whenever you want.
What?
Many attacks can be dodged with rolling to the side, but you can also duck at any time by pressing the left trigger plus the A button.
That's the rendezvous.
About damn time.
All of that, now we still have the Oh no!
Come on, Supergirl.
Oh.
Ada
You know-
again?
Those shots of yours pack one hell of a punch, lady.
So, you're Wesker Jr.
Wesker, you lost me.
Albert Wesker was a colossal imbecile. A fool who tried to destroy the world. He was also your father.
What?
Which makes you heir to a very special blood type.
That should have killed him.
Yes. Apparently my accuracy's A rank.
Nicely done.
Does it give an idea of how long the next chapter is?
No, it doesn't do that, or else it probably would be considered giving things away or spoiling. So, nah, he just mostly kept it to little trinkets or things we might want to know.
Oh, so piercing was a thing, I just didn't get it last time. I do have quick reload though.
But I mean, if we were to base chapter duration off of like Helena and Leon's campaign, and also the other games we've played, it seems like the chapters in these games are shorter than the prior games, like even compared to 5. So probably on average of about maybe 30 to 45 minutes, depending on difficulty setting and how you play.
Okie dokie.
That's just my estimate though. Although, on that note, Morg, put like a big skull with like stars next to this chapter. 1 second.
Lovely.
Yes, there we go. So he said that it's a pretty demanding stage, and to manage your ammo wisely and efficiently.
Well, we did save up plenty of ammo near the end there.
Yeah, he seemed to emphasize that, and he doesn't really do that often when it comes to the ammunition.
Also, it's been 6 months.
Oh, sorry about that. Bumped my plant while trying to feed it.
You're fine. Didn't hear anything.
Hey, 你做咩啊？
唔好意思，老友，係時候行啦。
He broke the gun on his face! The awkwardness is they know they can't kill him. What? I'm just... What?
It's quiet out there.
We get everything from Jake's point of view and nothing from ours?
That's probably because you chose to play as Sherry. Because remember, you get to decide who to play as to start the campaign.
Did they abduct Sherry for 6 months too?
These dudes look pretty slim. I wonder why they sound so raspy.
I thought they were gonna have me have a one-on-one fight with that guy, actually.
I'm not even gonna attempt to fight until I get a gun.
Also, I feel like... I know you don't...
Two test subjects have escaped from their quarters. They must not leave the facility. Permission to use firearms has been granted. Repeat.
Well, as I was
Two
gonna say...
test subjects have escaped from their quarters. They must not leave the facility. Permission to use firearms has been granted.
Jake! You're still alive.
Yeah, she's definitely very strong.
But what I was gonna say is, I feel like this outfit was made to be needlessly revealing.
Yeah, it seems on brand. Although I've heard that in some hospital environments, the gowns do not leave much to the imagination. But with the way those individuals are disintegrating, that means they're infected too? With
I mean,
something?
I was going off of that because they were growling ferally. Stealth is overrated. I hope Sal's never hears me say that.
As you just learned in the last chapter, stealth is not overrated.
Oh, I don't... I just destroyed that man's skull. Oh yeah, there's definitely something wrong with them.
Actually, now that I think about it, Salas seems to take the least amount of damage in comparison to the rest of us, so I mean, technically, stealth does have more going for it.
They literally made it so I have no stamina left to fight these guys if there's more than one of them.
We are test subjects in a hospital. I imagine they haven't made sure that we are perfectly up and running.
The duck does not allow us to crouch.
It's not a permanent crouch, but it's more so a manual duck that you can use, especially if you want to like dodge things. It won't let you dodge everything. Ah, I see. So stealth is necessary here.
We do not know the code though. Unless more things have the device, because that would really be helpful.
It looks like maybe you might have to wait for an opportunity. In other words, to see someone else do it. Does that make sense? As in, you might need to wait until you can see someone else put in the code.
What are they shooting at?
緊。你係我㗎。
Game.
你死緊。
Lucky me. I hope that was true.
唔使驚喎。唔使驚啊！你走唔甩㗎！你死硬啊！
Unfortunately, there's no checkpoints.
I imagine the code would be exactly the same.
Right, the code's exactly the same. Let's hope. I hate the controls.
Just take your time. You're okay.
Oh, I'm there. Why would you not make A then B? Affirmative. Oh, you followed me.
其實驚你啊！
Please tell me you didn't follow me. Please tell me I've recovered enough stamina to actually be able to defend myself. Oh, it was just a time thing? I don't... Why are you like this?
Jake!
Well,
I mean,
at least he's polite.
you guys have been fighting people with... She's been fighting people with the chest out for like
Where
the
are
last
we?
10 minutes. I think we'd be
China.
past modesty at
Obviously,
this point.
but where? Why?
Don't know, don't care. I just know I am done being their guinea pig.
What did they do to you?
Plenty. They said something about using my antibody to enhance the C virus.
Oh no. What else did they say?
You know anything about an Albert Wesker?
What?
Take that as a yes. They talked about him. A lot. I guess he had an antibody that could fight off any virus. Apparently, he abused his gift. Took it for granted. And then
He was
ended up
lucky to find a
turning
pair of
himself
shoes that
into some
fit.
kind of monster. You know, I thought dear old dad was just a deadbeat who skipped out on us. No. He was actually a freaking nut job who almost destroyed the world.
Your father's actions have nothing to do with you.
Yeah, but his blood does. It's the whole reason why we're even here. I mean, come on. You really think that crazy doesn't run in the family? That nothing of who my father was didn't somehow get passed on down to me? You of all people should know that's true. I'm just saying. The man that I am, things that I've done, at least it all makes a little bit more sense now.
The things I wish to explain to him about hereditariness.
You can blame your father all you want.
I think we would be an expert.
But at some point, you have to take responsibility for your own actions.
Yeah.
I have to let my superiors know I'm okay.
It's
But
been
first,
6
we need
months.
a way to contact them.
So, apparently now you have almost free reign as far as exploration goes. Have at thee.
But we're still in the area of all ammo is precious.
Yes. So So, stealth will probably still be your friend in some instances, not because it's mandatory, and not because your life depends on it, just because it's what you consider friendly.
That can spread to other people. Good to know. Did his... What? What are you? Oh, you're waiting to turn into one of those horrible creatures. And then you did. What are you? Jake, good on you! I don't know how to respond. It has an arm in his face!
Some kind of medallion.
Yeah, that felt more like stuff was never an option. Oh, okay, that's fine. You. Also, bear with us, chat. A thunderstorm rolled in by the dorms. Well, I'm actually at the hideout. So there's a chance that we may lose power. He definitely learned from Leon. Leon had done that several times. I was hoping there'd be ammo in there. Cannot keep up with all the different types of mutations.
Hey Lucy, sorry, Indare stopped by.
You're fine.
Wanted to check in with you. I see that you have encountered some new creatures. I could hear the yelling.
Oh yeah, one literally had an arm growing out of its face. And you should have seen. You would have been so proud of Jake. Jake grabbed it by its face and then began just pummeling it with his knee. Out of nowhere. It had just been up there. And this might be it. Yeah, one of these.
Oh, I saw them. Like, I looked over at the screen. I saw it. I just couldn't comment at the time. But, yeah, I respect it. One thing I can agree with Professor Diane about, we can't just rely on our magic. We gotta know how to do at least basic self-defense. should we not be able to cast. So yeah, I can 100% agree.
Well, did ensure that I know how to kill a man in 7 different ways.
You should honestly head to the Combatorium with me, sometimes. I usually go, in the morning. Like, shortly after trancing. It's kinda nice. It's given me a chance to practice with the mace a little bit. The mace is a little heavier than the
I think something's
short
not to
sword
scale.
is. Maybe they just chose to have a very large ashtray instead of a small one. Maybe
That's no
everyone
longer
there
an
smokes.
ashtray. That's an ash pit. You can have a small bonfire there. And
It's a
whatever
fire
this-
pit.
I mean, basically.
It's
There must be something in here worth getting. I mean, there was ammo in here, but this is a completely empty area. Oh well.
If you end up back near the locker room at any point, where you guys found clothes, there's a storage closet somewhere near there, and there's an emblem in that storage closet.
I'll tell you this.
Have you found any
it took
medallions?
a lot of money to build something this big.
No.
No kidding. I never saw anything
Oh,
outside the
I
one
found two.
crappy room they had me in.
So, Morg mentions that the bare bone number of medallions that we need for this area is approximately 10. Like, once you hit a certain number, it'll unlock a little more of the facility we're in. Once you get to 10, you'll be able to access a room that's kind of the objective. But if you enter that room, the, I guess this area will kind of like come to an end, so to speak. Not the chapter per se, but
I
just
want this.
being in this facility. But if you want what you see there, you have to collect 16 or more medallions. That's what I was getting to. So if you want that weapon, you're gonna have to put in the work, Lucy.
I didn't even upgrade the rifle damage. There's gotta be a herb around here somewhere. It's a horrifying lizard. Finally able to see it.
你死緊！好傻啊，好正啊！
Did I get both of them? I think I got both of them with that. Oh no, I didn't. Can there be an herb up here, please? I just want some healing. I just took out most of his side. They do not regularly drop those amulets.
That is very true. Once you get to a certain point where this room is clear, let me know, because, there's some information Morg has in his notes regarding specifically the medallions and like how they drop. So when you're at a good spot, let me know.
I mean, might as well be now. I can at least hear you and fight these things.
Okay. So from what he says here, it's important to know that the game may stop spawning enemies that have ID medallions once you get a certain amount or the necessary amount. There are pretty much only 8 specific locations that have ID medallions. You can try to get 8 or more of those medallions from enemies before you collect the preset ones. The enemies who drop ID medallions may change if you visit different rooms in different orders. So you'll get 8 medallions specifically, like preset, from 8 very specific enemies. It says that if you refuse to pick up any preset ID medallions, it may be possible that you find all your medallions from enemies. It is highly advisable to kill enemies for your ID medallions instead of just trying to locate the preset ones if you want to get that weapon.
And opening the door that'll lead out of this room will basically make it so I can never get it again, right?
So opening the door that specifically leads you to I think what's called the communications room. Once you open the communications room, you will not essentially be able to return to this area.
Which I think is that
I
big
am
door.
I'm not sure which door is actually the communications room, only because when you collect 3 medallions, it allows you to get into another area. Like your first 3 lets you get into somewhere.
I'm pretty sure it's that.
I can't read
So
this.
like you can put the
I think I need to fit
medallions
something
in,
there. Jake could probably
but as
read
long
this.
as you don't go through the door, I think you'll be okay.
3 medallions for the west. And it says it takes 10 medallions to gain passage to the east.
So the east might be your communications room.
At least a checkpoint now. Because my health is not... Oh! Oh, okay.
All we have to do now is find the rest of them.
So you've put 3 in. There's a total of at least 16 for the weapon you want.
So, what they have you doing for the past 6 months?
You name it. They were trying to research the virus I'm carrying. It was the same thing I went through after Raccoon City. And it was just as shitty the second time.
Jeez. I'm sorry.
Huh. Okay, there's several places to explore, so...
Ooh, that's sparkly. So that's probably one of the preset areas to find medallions. Probably.
Finally! Seriously, game? Oh, he does German suplex 10. Wait, so I've had a healing for this entire time? Now I feel foolish.
They probably thought it would only be fair to start you with at least something.
This
So
room was
yeah,
kind of crazy.
the the medallion you found that was sparkling in that room is one of the preset medallions. Once you find 8 of the presets, there is a good chance it will be harder for you to find more medallions dropped specifically on it. The one you found was on the fireplace mantle in the study a few moments ago.
Yes. Can these guys all please just... There we go. So that's 2. Didn't see what enemy that was because I think...
Don't play that, yo whoop. Never mind. That's another one of the preset ones.
Why wouldn't I want to play that? Also, who is this guy?
So repeat what your question earlier. I didn't quite hear it.
I said, so why didn't I want to play that?
So as I had mentioned earlier, if you pick up the preset ones, then there's less of a chance that enemies will drop more medallions for you, because once you reach the like 8 or 10 required medallions that you need to kind of get to the main objective, enemies are less likely to spawn medallions or drop. So if you pick up the 8 preset ones, then the likelihood that the enemies will drop medallions drops significantly. So if you want your weapon, then yeah, you might have to farm a little bit from enemies. Basically, the piano was one of the preset ones.
I just want to know what kind of special elf you create. A creature that spawns spider legs out of its back and then makes it shoot from being upside down.
I've heard that there's a moving picture that has a similar abomination.
Luckily I saw one and did not pick up that preset medallion.
Just try to keep in mind where you saw it, if it helps.
Oh, I know. I wish I had known that before I did that. What an interesting bathhouse. Don't think you can trick me, game. I want a rifle. Oh, this is where we started. So that's what that was. I'm at least gonna put these 4 in. So that'll give us 7, so we only need to collect 8 more. Wait, so no. 9 more. I heard you all. There they go. I'd be thrown back up there, okay. Oh! He really likes his wrestling. Thank you. I wish I could get extended magazines for the sniper rifle. It's actually been my most reliable weapon so far. But soon it will be you. Also gonna really check around over here. Maybe there's some box I can break for ammo. Or just some ammo. That'd be nice. No, this is just where the lizard monster died. Okay. Just now, waiting for them to spawn. Wonder what's the point of having a hide location here?
Maybe it's for stealth purposes? So, like, since you could be here for a while, potentially looking for the medallions depending on your goals, maybe they made it so that way you could hide and do stealth kills so that you could save ammunition if you were starting to run low, or if you were just trying to save from the beginning. Not really sure. How many medallions do you have now? Or did you turn in, I guess I should say.
I have 7. There's 2 on the... There's 2, so that'd give me 9. So I'm basically now just waiting for enemies to spawn.
Gotcha.
I'm starting to wonder if they only spawn whenever you at least put one of the medallions in.
Maybe? That part I wouldn't really know, as that is not in Morik's notes at all.
This guy's been around here a lot. In the other area, he's in like a weird military uniform with way too many medals. I want to know his story. See, look. Incredibly decorated. He does not seem like a man of war.
Maybe the medals are a recognition of something else not war-related? Maybe?
I'm gonna try putting in what number predetermined, because because we're not getting anything procking. And it's gonna be... we don't have time to really be waiting around.
I mean, if you're going for the gun, you have a little under an hour. So, unless the required number of medallions has been met, and it's no longer spawning enemies that will drop medallions, I mean, you technically have time for that.
Well, no. I mean, with the medallions that are... the preset ones that are around, I only have enough to get to 9.
Right, did you try backtracking to, like, see if any of the other enemies would drop anything? Like, really backtracking? Oh, jeez, I've never said that word that way. Our friends are starting to rub off on me, I guess.
Why is that glass bulletproof?
No, it's not. I think that maneuver was called a spray and pray? Because that's really what that dude was doing.
I told him before he fully spidered.
Very nice.
Sir, I'm going to need to see your library card.
I'd say having fun isn't hard when you've got a library card, but I mean, we had a library card and still had community problems. Also, hello there, man. Welcome. Hope you're having a good evening.
Huh, weird ornate door.
Maybe it opens later. Ah, so you found another preset one.
Yep. So that's 2 I found. Oh, 3.
That one was probably dropped.
Mm-hmm.
So the 3 on you plus the 9 already turned in brings you to
No, the
12?
7 already turned in.
Oh, I thought you just went down and put one into the machine earlier.
A single one, but I didn't think
So
it
that'd
got-
be 8 instead of 7, right?
I think, maybe.
So 8 plus the 3 you just found is 11, so you need approximately 15 more?
Oh,
Or
this
not
is the
15,
second
I'm sorry, math. 5 more.
This is quite literally what I believe to be a boudoir. I'll go back a little further. Just need 3 more. I know where 1 is. Can I use this door? I can. I also feel like Sherry's need to be inside those things is almost like pre-programmed in her by now. She had to do a lot of hiding in Raccoon City. Justified. Oh, this room was pointless. I don't think there was just that ammo.
There's supposedly another preset medallion underneath a table, and it will require possibly destroying the table, or it either requires destroying a table, or if you destroy the table, you might not find the medallion under it, but it's a preset one. But again, it's one of those, if you find all of the preset ones, you might not find enemies that spawn them anymore.
Well, we only need 3 more.
On the bright side, since you went all the way back to the locker room, I guess you found that serpent emblem, right?
Nope.
Oh. Well, if you want it, if you don't go up the stairs, there's a storage closet on the ground level, and the emblem is in that storage closet. It's like, right outside of the locker room.
That's where I was, but I didn't see anything in there. See, I'm not seeing
Is this
anything.
a storage closet?
This is the only thing near the locker room.
Well, it just says that there's a, if you avoid the stairs, there's a storage closet that will be on the ground level, and you'll find an emblem in there. It looks like it's on a shelf, maybe? Which means...
There
Oh,
it is.
I see it.
Looked away for a second, sorry about that.
Well, if you have 5 already, and you put 8 in the machine, if there are 3 more preset medallions you didn't pick up, then 3 plus the 5 would be 8. Add those 8 to the machine, and that would give you 16. So,
Well, I don't know if there's that
maybe-
many more presets. I only know of one. It's just on the floor.
let's see. You found the one in the bedroom dresser. You found the one in the library, which is where you are now. You played the piano, so that's 3. You grabbed the one on the fireplace mantle. Did you move any junk out of the
Yes,
way in a
that's
pool
that's
room?
the floor one. That's the floor one.
That's the one you still need to get?
Yeah.
Okay, so no, you didn't do that one yet. So, alright, we're at 4. Did you find a medallion in a crawl space, in the large purple pool?
No.
Alright, so that's another one that's available. And did you find a medallion under a table?
No.
That's a 3rd. So,
That's all the ones we need.
that's potentially 3, yeah. Under a table in the smoking lounge. It says explosives destroys the table.
Oh, I know it. Well, then I know where the smoking lounge is. 'Cause that's the one with the most ashtrays.
Oh wow, that dude was stuck.
Will make my life easier? No, you don't. So before I grab the one that's right here, I'm going... Well, actually, there's 2 here. So it must have been... I went through that one. Yep, okay. So I know where 2 are. I just need to go get the one that's under a table first. Then we will have an automatic rifle, which we have found is one of the best guns, at least in this version of Resident Evil.
Oh, did you just pass something?
Yeah, no, I passed. Again, I was coming up to here. I found it. So, 1 second.
I don't know if they'll just let you pick it up, but you might be able to.
No.
Oh yeah, nope, you're gonna have to blow up that table. I mean, Jake, you did see her put it down. You could have just moved. Well, how much would it suck if you didn't have an explosive?
I mean, they don't give you much need to use them, actually. Everything's much more faster paced, so it's mostly the gunplay.
So yeah, that should be enough. If you already have 8 medallions in the pedestal, then yeah.
Give me the gun. Yes, 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 I don't care about that door. I have given you your shekel of gold. Now give me what I am owed. Fair Commander. I'm going to feel powerful against the first enemy we find with this.
And see, you did that within 20 minutes. You were worried it would take too long.
I know what I'm doing. What is this?
Data from your experiments. Here we go.
So I may need to take a very quick break after this cutscene.
It's all right here.
Why don't you call your boss?
Hi, I'm not dead.
It's me, Sherry Birkin. Yes, he's okay. We were detained at a facility in China. Really? All right. I'll send you our exact coordinates. They're already here in China. It's over. We're saved.
Oh, hallelujah. So you ready?
Done. Now let's get the hell out of here.
And so I'm going to press the pause button right here, and I will step back, and I'll be right back in a second.
Absolutely, take your time. Hello there, chat. Guess that means you're stuck with me. Spoken like a true loot goblin. Yeah, Moon. I will say one thing we are good at is scavenging as much as we can wherever we go. Honestly, they're lucky that we didn't have multiple bags of holding, because we would have cleared out Gru's entire
And I am
treasure
returned.
trove. Oh, welcome back. Perfect timing too, because before you proceed, if you want another emblem, if you want one, there's some fucky-wucky shit that's about to happen. And during that encounter, you will need to get the thing to destroy a statue. If you can get them to destroy the statue before you leave that room, then there will be an emblem in the debris of the statue. If you don't care about the emblem, then don't worry about it.
This sounds like an USTANAK shape.
Let's go.
Problem,
These guys aren't much
so-
for conversation.
I
Good.
can neither
I was
confirm
sick of this place
nor
anyway.
deny.
That is a tank!
Like I said, I will neither confirm nor deny.
Oh crap! Run!
But if you see a big gold statue somewhere, if it destroys it, then if it destroys it before you leave, then you might be able to get something. Nice.
fight the tank?
She's superhuman, and so is he, but I'm gonna say that's a hard pass. That is a hard pass on fighting the tank. I wouldn't suggest it.
Well, she survived this one round in the tank.
Don't you die on me!
Oh, that's a grenade launcher.
Sherry, this way! Follow me!
Oh, let me get up.
When you lay on the ground a determinate amount of time, or crouch for a determinate amount of time, you gain health quicker, or you recover quicker. So that's probably what happened. That, or you being within range of him triggered a cutscene. But yeah, basically you just have to try to escape.
Well, now I don't have to wait on the tank.
Let's go. These guys aren't much for conversation.
Good. I was sick of this place anyway.
If the statue isn't destroyed, you might have to. If it is, then you don't.
Oh crap! Run!
Did they really reactivate that for no good reason?
I know what I'm doing!
Sure you do. I'm just standing like a sitting duck in a room with a tank. Now, quickly, eat me!
I know what I'm doing!
There might be a sudden camera adjustment, so just keep that in mind.
That does not fill me with faith. I don't even know whose tank that is. Oh, that should have been...
Jesus Christ!
You can just blow it. What?
Jesus Christ!
I just realized you have to look out for where the barrel is placed. Or not placed, where the barrel is pointing. Apparently, the tank will fire, and firing can knock you down, and that will run you over.
I mean, I can't really avoid it because it has a splash damage.
So not saying
Jesus
that
Christ!
that particular instance was your fault, just letting you know that that's what it says. So like, look at where the barrel is. So it's avoidable, it just requires like dealing with the fucky mechanics. And yeah, that was the abrupt camera change. So looks like you're good there.
I know what I'm doing.
aligned with? What do you gain?
The people who are probably trying to keep you here alive?
They drove a tank to their front door and destroyed their facility.
Yeah, I don't think they care about that. There should be a lever somewhere that you'll be able to use at some point.
This horrible place.
And then after that, you just kind of have to survive for a little while.
Swing off that statue if I got it to the right angle.
Oh, you might have to pull that lever again.
First I have to kill
Getting there. Just a few more hits.
Oh, looks like he's taking care of it. Ooh, if you have any of those grenades, that might help.
I hope you break it! Come on, just a little more. Thanks for the opening. Sherry, I found a bike. Just hold on.
Okay!
For a second there, I thought I'd break through the wall and chase us.
Nice.
But I think that'll be all for this evening, so let me find someone for us to raid. Give me a moment here. Why don't you probably try thinking up a raid message?
Okie doke.
Do. I think that nice Haragon person might still be streaming. Let's see here.
Ooh.
Yes, they are. So I'm going to prepare that. Let's try to think of a raid message while I do that. Do.
Little too tanky?
Sure. Let me just make sure. I always get the number of B's wrong. Yep, I did it again. And so, make sure. Alright, now we're ready. Thank you all for coming. We'll see you again in, I believe, a week's time. But our schedules are very hectic at the moment, especially with us getting ready to go into the underworld. So we'll try to keep you posted. Thank you for coming out. Bye-bye!
Good night.